Abby Bauer, and I am the founder and current president of Teams for Kids Foundation, Inc., which is a nonprofit organization that raises funds for children from low-income and homeless families in the state of New Jersey to play recreational sports.
I'm Harry, and I'm a house manager at the Transitional Housing Program of Home Solutions, and known Abby for a number of years, 5+ years, and she's been a volunteer here, and she's been very helpful to our participants with her plan, with her program, with her foundation.
A little boy residing at the shelter named Giovanni. He was about 10 years old. I had known him for a few months at that point. He approached me with his baseball glove and he asked if we could have a catch. So I said sure, and Giovanni and I kind of just threw the ball back and forth a few times, and I realized he had a really great arm and he could catch really well, and it was just so obvious that he loved the sport. This was kind of the moment where Teams for Kids kind of came into my mind, I guess. So I had asked his mother if Giovanni was able to play on a Little League team, and Giovanni's mother explained that because she had to save up for her rent and her living expenses for when she left the shelter, she couldn't afford baseball for Giovanni.
I'm Travion. I'm in 6th grade and I do track. My track team is called Unity Express.
He was interested in playing sports when he was younger. However, not being able to, due to finances, not able to. But I'm so thankful he was able to run track and qualify for nationals.
I went all the way to nationals and I came in 6th place. So my throw was 36.2 inches.
He was just like, wow. And there were kids running. You actually see them on the screen. And you know, normally when you go to a track meet, you're either standing close to the fence or at the finish line. So, but to see the kids on a big widescreen television, he was like, wow. And I was like, can you believe that you're here? I said, because I can't believe it. He's just growing. He's in the 6th grade. And his momentum is just growing and growing and growing and growing. Because he now believes in himself. And I'm just like,
she's been a tomboy the moment she was born, and everyone said she needs to play ball, and I'm not a sports person and her father was, so that sports came out in her because it was never me pushing her to play, because she was just like, I want to play.
I would not have an outlet to go after school every day. I would be sitting in my house bored out of my mind, probably watching Netflix and not really doing anything with my life.
You know, as a mom, you know, you want the best for your children, and I put my children in a situation where they might not have taken the right path. And I feel like her playing softball gives her an outlet of responsibility, teamwork, and, you know, she's very dependable, and I think that sports has a lot to do with that.
Well, Mary Ellen is a player with a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm for her team. She does not do things in between. She goes into it wholeheartedly and either jumps all the way in or not. And as a part of this program, she's really contributed by showing a lot of dedication and a lot of effort. And it's really nice to have her, because when she comes in and brings that energy and that enjoyment and that passion that she has for softball, it really energizes the whole team and it gets everybody really revved up. So she's been a really, really great addition to our program.
Especially because I'm going into the Army after high school. So it's a lot of running and a lot of like working out, like training myself. So it's like a good training exercise to have like responsibility, especially because you have to watch each other's back. Just like in softball, you have to watch each other's back, like when they make a bad play or they don't hit the ball or they get out, you pick each other up.
Whether it's through losing a job, whether it's through health problems, a lot of times if the children or the spouse or the whatever, or the mother has health problems, it can, you know, eat up their finances where suddenly they find themselves unable to pay their rent. And so when they come here, they're either in a negative situation financially or they're in a very, low position financially, which of course precludes things like music and sports.
I do think all kids should be part of a team because it does give them structure, especially in a house that comes from a broken home. It's a good outlet to get like frustration out.
Because it's a fun experience. They'll have fun, they'll enjoy what they like to do, and you could just not think about something else and just do what you love to do.
But when you take a kid and put them in something and watch them grow and really be excited because they did it and they did well, it's a phenomenal feeling.
And, you know, living in this kind of situation where I'm coming off of being evicted and I'm trying to get my bills in order and you're budgeting and you're working with people and you have every penny counted, you know, your kid who's so excited about playing a sport wants to buy stuff that says the team on it, and you're like, I don't have an extra $150 to do that.
Grandma, your grandfather, your aunts, your uncles, it should just be who you are. Like, who your parents are doesn't really matter who you are as a person. They live with their mom and dad, and they still get the opportunity to play sports, whether they have money or not.
It was just very nice for her to be able to get that and me not have to worry about it, or me say, gee, maybe I won't pay for gas this week because I want to get my kids something special. So that was wonderful.
And a lot of our kids have gotten to do sports, and you can see them, you know, light up and how much joy it brings them.
So I guess the most rewarding experience for me was seeing what impact Teams for Kids has made on the lives that we've helped.